Hello, my name is Mansu Kim and I work for Imperaria. First, I would like to thank all the COE officials and actors for inviting me to COE. Also, I would like to thank to attendants for their time. To start, let me introduce myself briefly. I have been using CATIA for about 15 years and I am currently working as a virtual automation architecture in charge of building a template related to building design and construction manufacturing using CATIA. Due to the nature of CATIA's utilizations, I have been working for ways to enhance the strengths of CATIA's parametric modeling by focusing on the free-form shape building project. And I am interested in automations modeling using EKL languages. From this perspective, what I am going to introduce today is an automated modeling methodology using EKL language. Let me introduce you to the video and workflow for the automations modeling methodology. To take advantage of this automated modeling method, you can produce to the template designer role and the architectural detail design role. Building 3D design app and the engineering rules recapture app were utilized as a major apps. Also, this example is a Federations Bridge in Bilbao, Spain, called Jubijuri, designed by Santiago Calabatra. Agenda are as follows. Then, let me introduce EKL automation. First, we have prepared a modeling automations video that we built. After setting the number of a grid, you can see that the class template is automatically created by learning the knowledge pattern. There are some objects like a Boolean and transom that can be used in conjunction with the grid that was created this time, which can also be automated in a similar way to template the class. In fact, almost every part of this bridge that you are looking at has been built using this method of automations, like safety layers, substructures, and wires at the top. When building a template, we consider LOD level, which starts with the right and the simple shapes, and we can check the overall shape and generally upgrade the LOD level. This is how grills and the seat panel members are automatically created. As an advantage of creating automations modeling, we can always update and upgrade our template. For example, if you needed to change the section design of the safety layer, as you can see in this video, you can update only one template of the safety layer. We are going to build the rest. Now, we are changing the size of the grid by modeling the grid. Next, I will explain that it is divided into the stage, which is reference geometry, input creations, template creations, and output creations. Let us look at each element. First, we start by preparing a reference. We can refer to the geometry as defined in the other part file or the higher geometry set in this step. That is by linking mesh modeling or geometry made in the skeleton sections, we can link them to the design of the previous stage. The second section is the input creations to apply template. This part can also be automated internally. So it can be automated using datum generations functions provided by small UDF or Power Copy by EKL engines. This can be used as an input value for the next automations utilizing list. This example of using the create or modify datum syntax is an example of a loop syntax. Declare the parameters you want to use first and calculate the distance and the equal protections value of the curve so that you can know the locations of each point. Finally, we completed the loop using a when syntax. Point create in this way, we will be including in this specified list. You can also create an ISO curve in a similar way. You can use them method to create V point, H point, V curves, and H curves. Next is the template creation sections. This is the step to create the result using the pre-created input value. Because automation's modeling concept can be modeled repeatedly, they can be initially made into simple, right shape, and finally the detail can be upgraded. For example, you can integrate with a template such as adding attribute, such as a 3D tag operations, or creating a grid view that can be linked to the further drawings. We use Power Copy for this example. Finally, this is the step to create an output using EKL automations. At this stage, the input value required by the template are replaced in the input list. Let us take a quick look at EKL automations. Declare the parameters you want to use. It also uses when syntax can create a phrase that responds to input curves. Finally, when we had to create alpha geometry repeatedly due to design changes, we used VB script to delete previous created objects. If you run this VB script on the first line of the knowledge patterns, the previous output object will be deleted whenever the knowledge pattern is executed. I will end my presentation here. If you have any questions about more details, please email me anytime and I will answer them sincerely. Thank you.